Hello. I'm at the Grand Citadella up top. And at the very top of the Citadella there is an area that used to be kind of an old village. And so there's some open spaces between walls where I found this patch of earth to sit. And appropriately so, I found this beautiful pomegranate tree. And the light just seems to be perfectly pouring in, and I feel like it's a beautiful representation of the new energies and codes that are now coming in from the sun and infusing this space in a good way, because this is an amazing power spot on the island, and that's been a fortification for so long, and used really as a point of power and control, as a prison, as a fort, a place of church control, government control, all kinds of like less than pleasant forces. And it's also been a place of safety for the people. In the ancient times, the people of the land here would actually come up into the Citadella at night, and everyone had to spend the night in the Citadella to keep them safe. So yeah, it's a place of ancient history. It's quite an amazing, architecturally, all built up, this huge fortification of stone with really interesting shapes and angles, and it's kind of sitting here, the fort, the Citadella is sitting here on top of this, what otherwise would be quite a powerful apex, naturally in the landscape. And so there's an element of wanting to connect with the land as she was in her ancient expressions and element, and allow that to come through. So I felt it appropriate, just even though I'm up here in this place with amazing views and whatnot, to come and sit here under this pomegranate tree and just capture the energy of earth in this place, and as it's receiving the rays and codes from the sun, so that when we do our meditation and we do our tuning in work, our work with the sight, there's actually a balance really between that solar masculine and earthly feminine, and that those energies are joining and meeting and now finding harmony in this place. So I'm really here presencing today that kind of union and anchoring with my own being, and just allowing myself to be a conduit for that marriage in this location, that more light and love and activation of the true nature of this powerful mountaintop in the sacred landscape of Gozo can be fully activated and received on the highest levels. And I'd also like to acknowledge that today is dedicated to Archangel Michael. So how appropriate, allowing Michael's energies to come in and really cut through the dissonance and the confusion and disharmony that was created from people living in a world of fear, violence, self-preservation, control of power, domination of the feminine, all these kinds of things that were cultivated out of confusion and separation from the truth of love. So yeah. When I first thought about coming up here, I've been kind of putting it off because it's a bit of a challenging location. It's a bit of a challenging spot. And yet, yeah, the way I like to work is really soft and gentle, really in the energy of the Divine Mother really working with flow, softness, allowing, presence, these things that allow whatever needs to happen to create balance and transformation to come in the most gentle and kind way. And so I've been feeling a bit like, oh God, it's like so much has gone on here. Yeah, it's such a big also cap of kind of this amazing feminine, it's kind of quite a feminine dragon in the landscape. And so I really wanted to find a way to presence her and honor her and be with her in the best way possible. And so, like I've said, it's just really being a gentle conduit and being in a way with the space that allows that transformation to begin to be activated. So letting go of fear and identification with old stories, really staying true to what I want to bring and witness and nourish in this space on this sacred mountaintop today. So seeing and appreciating and acknowledging all the history and architecture, but really sitting and being with the plants, the flora, the fauna, the stone, the sunlight, the earth, the animals, and the elemental energies that are actually present here at the top in these little courtyards. What a nice place to come and be and just kind of get away from the noise and the hustle and bustle of the city. And I feel that there's also something quite significant about being with the pomegranate tree. Again, allowing that invitation from the goddess to partake in the mystery. And the pomegranate really invites us to reflect on each seed, each thought, each bija of consciousness that we're cultivating as we journey. So allow there to be prayers here today that are as full and succulent and filled with possibility of new beginnings as a pomegranate, warming, ripening in the early autumn sun.